What's going on, folks? How we doing?
He's a funny guy. He's an Instagram guy. He's a TikTok guy. And we're going to get into it. Why I think the bring back bullying thing is good. I understand what you're saying, but bring back bullying, right, it doesn't mean like bully kids. There's a deeper meaning, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, when you hear bring back bullying, it's like these kids are soft. You got people identifying as
Fucking cats and dogs,
That's
and they're identifying as things other than humans, which is fucking insane.
You know why I don't identify as a cat?
Why?
Because I've gotten punched in the face as a kid.
Yep.
Right?
And guess what? I got dragged down the fucking steps by my hair from my mom. I got beat with a fucking belt. My pops knocked me in the shins with a baseball bat if I didn't play good.
That's crazy.
Now there's fucking participation trophies. I mean, what about creating a fucking hunting season for these fucking things?
Yo, second place trophies is crazy.
Wild. If I came home with a second place trophy, I'd shove it up my ass, dude. That don't mean dick. I'm over that. That's that. Because back when I used to race dirt bikes,
Even right there. All right, you like
that made me who I am.
yo, racing dirt bikes. Kids don't do that no more.
Mm-mm. Bro, kids fall on their fucking knees now, and they get a cut on their knee, and they're fucking on the IL, the injury list for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, growing up racing, I would get like run over and shit, broken leg, fucking finish the race. Like, kids are pussy now, dude.
So I support the bring back bullying. I do.
But it's like, it sucks though, because people only understand it and agree with it when you explain it.
Okay.
So if you're just coming off rip saying, yo, we need to bring back bullying, especially like when I wear when I wear my shirt, if I go to like ShopRite and I have a bring back bullying shirt on, that's like the worst place to fucking wear, because there's old heads there, there's old grandmas and shit, and when they see my shirt, they're like, whoa, do you know the suicide rates for this? I'm like, okay, well, what about like, these kids are fucking vaginas. Like, it's just like back then there was kids getting thrown in the lockers because he did this.
Yes.
Kids, like, if I made a TikTok video shaking my dick in front of the fucking camera, I'd get a shoe up my ass the next day at school.
Beat up.
Yep.
So when you got people bugging out, right? Oh, bring back bullying. It's just bring back light bullying, like a light bullying.
Yeah. Bring back reasonable.
Reasonable.
Bullying. Bring back bullying that the person deserves to be bullied for.
Here's what really comes down to. People will take a word, right?
Oh, twist
like
it.
bullying, and turn it into what they believe it is, right? Like, bullying wasn't like shaming somebody. Bullying was like, there was a tougher kid that walked by, you did something stupid,
Yeah.
and you got bullied a little bit.
Yeah.
Not somebody sitting there shaming you like, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that every day, right? Like, that's abuse.
It's funny because I listen to my mom a lot, because anything that she agrees with, I know is fine. And she's actually like, because before I started like promoting like the bring back bullying shit, she's like, no, I agree. She's like, if I came home from school one day and I told my mom like, hey, like, this kid's been bullying me, like, my mom would tell me, okay, go to school tomorrow and beat the fuck out of that
Punch
kid.
them right
My
in the
pops would
face.
tell me, take a fucking piece of bread and give it a one-way ticket up that kid's ass.
Yeah.
He would tell me to go home and beat the shit. Nowadays, it's like, if the kid comes home crying, the mom's gonna go to the school, go to the principal, and pet the kid down. Like, no, motherfucker, go hold your own. Go back in that school and fuck that kid up.
Now, let me ask you, you got people identifying as different things, right? You said cats, dogs.
Did you know about that before I said it?
Yeah.
That's
I've
wild.
seen it. I've seen it. I try not to look too much into like social media and get caught in it. Like, my For You page is just like twerking videos and pimple popping. There's a lot of pimple popping going on my For You page.
The fuck is that?
I don't know how to get it off. It's like that lady, that Dr. Pimple. And she
Oh,
pops the
but it's
pimple.
satisfying, right?
It's very satisfying.
So it keeps you watching. And the
That's
longer
what-
you watch it, the more that TikTok knows that you like it. So they're like, all right, this guy's a weirdo. He likes
We're gonna
pimple
give him
popping.
more.
Let's give him a little bit
Yeah.
more. Me, my For You page has AIDS, dudes. These motherfuckers definitely think I'm a fucking weirdo, because I have to like the videos in order to save them, to react to them.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
TikTok's like, this guy, what the fuck is this guy liking?
And they
Weird-
keep
and it
throwing
keeps-
that fire at
But
you.
I need it. In order for me to make my fucking videos, I gotta fucking see it.
There you go. So, you see these people identifying as all these things, right? Like cats, dogs, the pronouns, right?
What is that?
The pronouns. Are they serious or are they just looking for attention?
No, they're looking for attention.
Right?
They're always trying to look for attention. That's 100%. 100%. And they're getting it, which is what sucks.
Because you can't look away. It's like the pimple thing. Like,
And I'm the root of all evil
God.
because I'm like promoting it the most, which is like, but it's like that pronoun shit is crazy. Do you have pronouns?
I don't. What would my like?
Mine are she, them.
Really?
Let me she them titties. That's what I be telling the hoes. Mm-hmm.
So wait, if I'm a regular guy, what's my pronouns?
Big dick. Mine's fuck you.
And you could have that?
No, but it's funny because, and I don't know fully on about it because this is one thing I've never like researched before, but it's like you could be a fucking girl and have he, him pronouns where these people like, and then they get mad if you don't identify them as the pronouns. They get like offended. They go, no, I'm a, like if you say miss, they freak out. It's like, I'm not a miss.
That?
I'm a guy.
So I've seen one video, right? All right, so a pronoun, what a pronoun is what they want to be called.
Like
right?
identified as, I guess.
All right, so like, but we wouldn't say that's a he, him, would we?
No.
So it don't even make sense.
Listen, if you have a cock, you're a dude. The fact that this is even a conversation is beyond me. If there is a penis in your fucking pants, and the worst part about it that's so upsetting is that these dudes that are born guys that are transitioning into women and to becoming a woman and cutting their dick off, buddy, you just cut off a free hand warmer, pal. Yeah. That's a free hand warmer in between your fucking pants. A nutsack. If you're a guy with a nutsack, you should be blessed you have that in your pants. Because when it's 5 degrees outside and your hands are cold, buddy, right in between, you got a nice fucking beanbag, brother. 100%. I say that all the time. I can't believe you would want to cut off a sack. Yo. That is beyond me. That's crazy, dude.
So, and again, I got nothing against gay people, right?
Me neither.
Nothing against.
I actually think gay people are funny as hell.
Oh, they're hilarious.
I just think it's like, when they make it so much about their personality and try to push it on other people, then it's like, all right, bro. Like, you're doing you suck your cock, whatever it is. Like, you don't got to be like, okay, if I'm gay, you got to be gay. Like, that's like grooming.
Oh, yeah. Grooming. That's what they're doing in the schools?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like nuts. The fact that the kids are, like, I always say, if I have kids, I'm homeschooling them. 100%.
It's crazy.
1,000%.
It's crazy. The kids go into school,
yep,
and the teachers are teaching them about these things, and it's like, wait, hold on. Why would the kid need to be taught this at this age, right?
Bro, why don't you teach me how to write a check? You know what's crazy? My school never taught that.
No,
I looked up a YouTube video last week on how to write a check. I'm 23 years fucking old. Wow. I didn't know how to write a check.
Wow.
My school didn't teach that. Oh, but now we're gonna teach kids about, oh, little Jimmy, what do you want to be, a girl or a boy? Now I just saw something on my phone this morning. This guy had a son, and at 3 years old, he was like pushing the son to putting hormone blockers, pushing the kid to do hormone
like child
blockers.
Abuse.
100% child abuse. 1,000%. She get arrested for that.
Yeah, and they're not. They're letting that fly.
They're letting that fly because that's like the big thing now. It's nuts.
All right, so on social media, people get canceled. You've been canceled.
Tell me about it. Bro, I had my first ever Instagram account. I got it to 150,000. I had 150,000 on Instagram. I had 3 million on TikTok. I woke up one morning, literally my Instagram and TikTok both completely got removed. And I was like, fucking, I still had a job though, like I was chilling because I was always pushing social media as a side job. I worked at a bagel place.
Yeah.
And I woke up, dude, I was devastated because I worked my fucking ass off to build that following. And I was like, you know what? And I had no connections for nothing to get all the accounts back, which is like screwed me.
Yeah.
So I was like, what am I like? I was like, all right, I guess I'll just make another account. The TikTok accounts are not hard to grow. I was never worried with that. It was the Instagram account. Building an Instagram account is so fucking hard. Yeah. And like people don't realize that don't do like social media. Like Instagram's fucking hard to get a video to get hit on the algorithm. Like TikTok, you could be famous overnight. Yeah. I mean, look at like girls like Alix Earle. She was a nobody. She blew the fuck up overnight.
How do you feel about Alix Earle?
I don't, dude. I don't like the fake shit on your face, dude.
These bitches. See, I don't notice stuff like that.
What is going on with the lips, dude? I know this is so off, but like these bitches look like they kissed a hot fucking pipe, dude.
All right, the lips are getting out of control.
Ridiculous.
The lips are definitely getting out of control. But have you seen? All right, so here's what I do. right? If I come across, I'm scrolling and I see a pretty girl, and you're like, all right, let me see. Like, I see the lips are a little crazy and fake, right? So maybe there's other things fake. So I scroll down. Let's see what she looked like before all of this. And you can't find it, right? Because usually they're smart about it. You go to look at what they're tagged in. Their friends.
I was just about to say that what they're tagged in.
Friends will always air them out, right?
Yes.
So you go to the
they
tag
put them on
photos.
blast.
Yes. And then you go to the tag photos and you're scrolling, and you're like, oh, I don't even see her anymore. And then you click and you realize that she looks nothing.
She's fucking blasted.
Like what it is.
What about when you meet the chick in person and like Tinder,
like
for example? Dude.
Are you still smashing after, though, even though it's a catfish?
No. No. What do you mean? Like,
you're walking away?
Like, I've had that happen where I was on Tinder and I picked up a girl and she got in the car and I almost had to pull out the profile and be like, wait, bitch, this is you? What the fuck is this? I couldn't believe it.
But you weren't like, I'm here already, fuck it.
Yeah, we got ice cream and I was just, no, I'm not going to fuck her. Fuck no, dude. I only put my dick in clean shit and shit that looks nice. If you look like a fucking, yeah, that's wild. That's wild, dude.
Now, let me ask you a question. We're talking about, all right, you got the girls coming with the lips. You got the girls coming with the eyelashes, right? Some of them are even doing, like, the cheek stuff, right? You got the fake.
BBLs, the fake
BBLs.
cans.
You got the everything's fake, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's just say you fall in love with somebody with all this fakeness, right? Should she be obligated to show before and afters if you're planning on marrying her?
No, I mean, I feel like if I'm satisfied with how she looks in the moment, I don't give a fuck.
Really?
I don't care about how you look like in the past. But at the same time, bro, I'm so not into that because I feel like you're just fucking a blow-up mattress.
Okay, but now here, let me tell you. All right, cool. So say you're like, oh, you know, I think she's attractive this way, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry her, and then maybe you have a kid.
Yeah.
And the kid comes out looking nothing like you thought it was gonna look, right? And you got this little ugly ass kid, right?
Like, wait, like, what's going on here?
And you're like,
why is the kid blasted? Is it me or is it you?
And you're like, well, you're very pretty. And, you know, I kind of thought I was handsome.
Yeah,
but
what
like,
is this? Is this my child?
That's what I'm saying. Now, all of a sudden, you're having little ugly ass kids.
Yeah.
Right? And you're looking at her and you're like, do me a favor. What'd you look like before all this work? Right? That's why I think she should be a little obligated to be like, okay,
this is what I looked like before.
I had some work done. I know you know, we're going to get married in a month. Let me just give you a heads up.
Yeah.
You know, here's what I looked like before. I think that
just to give it a warning of what Lil Junior is gonna look like in the future.
Yes, like, hey, look, you know, they're not gonna come out with these long eyelashes.
Yeah,
the lips, they're not coming out with these.
They might come out with 3 eyes.
I didn't even have lips before this. Imagine having a kid with Alix Earle and you get a little ugly ass kid out of that.
Yeah, dude, the kid's gonna come out looking like Mike Tyson's punching bag. Yeah, her kid's gonna be fucking blasted.
Right. And she's dating like
the football guy.
The football guy. Imagine he's all of a sudden he's holding the little ugly ass baby, and then he's like, "Where did this baby come from?"
Yo, let me ask you something. Do you think we make the wrong people famous?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like what? Oh, yeah. So all right,
definitely fucking music.
Who should be famous? Like people that are teaching good.
100%.
Right?
Yes. That are influencing positive, good shit that will actually help the world not go to shit.
Yes.
But when you got someone like Sexy Red talking about how her booty hole is pink and her asshole's brown, bitch, we know that.
Sexy. All right, so Sexy Red has the girls in the club going crazy. And it's like, I'm like, oh, look at all these little hoes.
Dude, I would rather listen to my neighbor mow his lawn at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, then listen to that Treesh Basket play any fucking sound of music out of her.
Wait,
terrible.
All right, so I'm getting him a little. Sexy Red's the one that goes ski.
Fuck you, dude. That just pissed me off. Don't be doing shit like that.
Ski.
Get the fuck out of here. My booty hole pink, my asshole brown. Like, bitch, you know what else is brown? My fist when I indent it into your forehead. I would knock her out, dude, honestly.
Yo.
I would turn her into a rotisserie chicken.
Sexy Red.
That. I hate her, dude.
Is she pretty? I gotta be honest.
Is she pretty?
I got them all confused. There's Sexy Red. There's
Lil Pump, a.k.a. Lil Dump.
Ice Spice is a Dominican from the Bronx, right?
Oh yeah, with the
She's the
fucking
hot
she's
one
got
or
the
not hot?
she's got the tumbleweed hair shit thing.
I might still do it.
She got a crazy ass though. You see that
That's
thing?
what I might.
Dude,
Ice Spice.
the back shots with Ice Spice would probably sound like World War fucking II.
Ice Spice. I might still do. Sexy Red. I don't know. That might be a little
Sexy
too
Red.
much.
Did you see the video that got leaked of her on Twitter getting fucking railed? She
That
had
was
the
real?
biggest pepperoni nipples I've ever seen in my life. Pizza
That
Hut
was
should have
real?
hired her.
That was real.
That was real.
I thought like it was like
Oh.
it's a Sexy Red video, and then everybody's like, that's not Sexy Red. That was really Sexy Red.
Think about that piece of shit. Catch Me Outside.
Oh,
that
Florida girl.
The Florida girl, Dr. Phil, got her mad famous. Look at that. Now she
All right,
is
so yeah, so like, all
that's
right, we're
wild.
definitely making the wrong people famous.
100% making the wrong people famous. I don't think that I should be famous. I don't preach the right thing sometimes, but it's like, get your ass in line, dude. I think people are just, it's ridiculous. I have a problem where I enjoy getting pissed off. I don't know what it is. If I'm having a bad day, I'll lay in my bed and I'll look up a kid's Instagram page that I fucking hate and I'll just scroll through pissed off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's like my dopamine, dude. I get dopamine off seeing someone that pisses me off.
Really?
And these people, like, when I react to these videos, like, they're for real. I'm pissed off, dude. I don't fucking like it.
No, I see it, bro.
I'm like, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
I've had so many times where I've made videos and, like, the video's so good to react to, but I can't do multiple takes. I'm like, okay, it's not worth it now. It's not a reaction anymore.
Yeah.
The reaction's gone.
Oh,
So I try to
that's
just
funny.
literally 80% of my videos, 85% is like one take.
Yeah.
I have to. If it's
Yeah.
off the dome, I got to just fucking,
Go.
yeah.
All right. That's actually talent.
I mean, yeah, but
You can
like,
tell
whatever.
it's a skill being that quick and angry.
But it's like it's the reaction that just gets the people to stay. It's the hook. My videos have hooks, so it's like when they hear me scream right
Oh,
away,
yeah.
they want to watch the whole
Hell
thing.
yeah.
So that's why the video does good.
Wow, I'm telling you, last night was a little rough night, but when I was like, all right,
You get a couple laughs.
yeah,
I like that. Nice.
like genuine laughs, like there's few people there's some people I don't think are funny, and
Yeah.
there's other kids, and not to knock none of them, the kids back home, they're killing it.
Yeah.
I love what they're doing, especially for the culture of where we're from.
Yeah.
right? But some of them just ain't funny to me.
A lot of it is. I personally think a lot of my stuff is repetitive, but it's like
Yeah,
you
but
could be
people want
repetitive.
it.
Yeah.
People want it.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
You're saying the things people are thinking, right?
Mhm.
You're saying the things that maybe people are scared to be vocal about,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And it's like, oh yes, like they see it and they're like, yes.
I wanted to say that,
Duke,
but I couldn't.
flame them.
I wanted to do it, but he
Sharing
did it.
story, repost.
Yep.
You understand? It's like
Yeah.
you're saying it for them. You're that voice. That's why you could get an account deleted, and then the next week you can
Yeah.
just make it, and people are gonna find it.
And isn't it crazy too? And it's probably like I'm curious to ask you this: like, when you were looking through my Instagram, where you were probably realizing more and more after looking at all the shit that I react to that like the world is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, you
Like,
put me onto a couple.
That's
of
what I'm
things,
saying. Like a lot of the shit, and it's funny because like people that like agree with like my content, it's like I'm trying to see like people don't like. All right, so for example, like when I wear the merch out in public, like the Bring Back
Yeah.
Bullying.
What do you
If-
got on right now?
This one says "This generation sucks." So
Okay.
if someone sees my shirt that says like "This generation sucks," I'll be like, "Okay, you might not think that it sucks. Go look at my Instagram page, and you come back to me and tell me it sucks." Or Bring Back Bullying. You think it's offensive on my shirt? Go to my fucking Instagram page and see what I'm reacting to, and tell me that I shouldn't be saying "Bring Back Bullying."
Right.
So then people have like a whole different demeanor on the outlook of it, and it's
Yeah.
crazy because it's like, wow, like you got to get them to go see because a lot of people, even the older generation, they don't have social media. They don't know what's going on in the
Yeah,
world. They
no,
don't
no
know
way,
that kids
no
are identifying as
way.
cats. They don't even know what a furry is. Like the fuck is that? Like kids got putting collars around their neck and shit. But it's like when you open them and you put them down that avenue, they start like all right, maybe this motherfucker isn't crazy. Because people used to think I was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, why are you so angry,
Why are
bro?
you so mad?
People always have like, why can't you do? I'm like, bro, how could I not be angry when you got fucking these kids at young ages transitioning to this, being this group, putting it on other people.
Yeah.
You got these parades now.
Yeah.
That is like I went to Nashville. They had an LGBTQ parade that I randomly got fucking. I think God was just testing me and just threw me into the fucking parade because I got caught in it just randomly. I didn't even know what was happening. Kids at the age of 3 years old wearing shirts that say "I love my moms, I love my dad," like like crazy.
So I always think about it like, what I always think about is, has it always been like that? And now we just all have cameras and social media. Because here's the problem. Here's the problem what social media did. It gave everybody a voice.
Yep.
And I'm a strong believer that not everybody should have a fucking
Yep.
voice.
Like I said, not a lot of people. We make the wrong people famous. It's the same fucking
Right.
thing.
Right. Not everybody should be able to say what they think.
No.
Like,
Look at Lizzo. Look at Lizzo.
yeah.
Fuck her, dude. Why would you want to? Why would you? And it's, people always like, why do you say, bro? Why would you want to normalize? She normalizes obesity. She makes it. She makes
Yes.
it basically okay to be like, okay, you're a fat fucking sack of shit. You're unhealthy. You're probably gonna die at the age of 45.
And this is
That's
good.
totally fine. No, what the fuck?
It's not fun.
Why would you ever want to normalize that?
No.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
And people were coming at me because I was making shirts, fat people, this, and it's like we have to stop normalizing that shit. Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
What would you rather have, an OnlyFans daughter, or a son that identifies as a furry?
What's the furry is when they want to
Identifies
dress
as a
up.
cat. Yeah.
Oh wait, they so a furry is somebody that likes to put the
costume on and identifies that.
and
Yeah.
have sex. Or is,
No, what the fuck? No.
no,
The-
furry. Hold on.
Oh,
furry.
I guess sexual terms. Yeah.
Sexual terms of furry is somebody that just likes to put like the
Like a costume on while they're getting railed.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about little Jimmy who comes home and he's like, Dad, I want to be a cat. And he starts like meowing and shit because that's what kids are doing. Or an OnlyFans daughter that's getting fucking a nice little hot dog in the hallway.
the OF daughter probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Because she can end up making a lot of money.
Yeah. Like I don't know if my kid came in and was like, Dad, I'm a cat. I don't even know if I would take that serious.
I would drop kick that fucking
Yeah,
thing.
right? Like
I'd go and get the milk and never come back.
And if it's the
Are you
kid that I
kidding
have
me?
with Alix Earle that doesn't even look like us,
Bro, and the kid's ass cheeks look like bubble butts, I'm out, brother.
fucking kid's done.
That's wild, though, because I got that question asked, and I was like, hey, that's a good question.
It is a good question. Like it's like
Because I always shit on OnlyFans chicks, too. Like, I made a shirt that says only whores, and I, like, ripped
Yeah.
on chicks like that.
yeah. So all right, so I had a couple of OnlyFans girls on here, like
I saw that.
big OnlyFans girls, like big like they make
They're
money.
crazy, bro.
They're making money, right? And I would ask the questions like, all right, cool, yeah, you're doing OnlyFans, yeah, you're putting yourself out there. How you gonna feel when your kids see this shit?
Bro,
Right?
nothing leaves the internet.
Nothing.
It's on there forever.
How you gonna feel?
I know.
How you gonna like you're gonna go to school, kindergarten, parent teacher conference?
My mommy's naked on.
Yeah, that's real life. That shit is
Yeah.
going to happen. How do you feel? And they're desensitized.
They're like, oh, he'll just cry in a Bentley.
Yeah, like she crying with a fucking $50,000 Rolex on.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Wow.
Like I was like, whoa. She walked in, I sized her right
Yeah,
up.
but what's crazier, the girls doing the OnlyFans or the fucking dickheads buying it? Because I'll be honest with you, if you spend money buying a chick's OnlyFans account, I feel like you should get your credit card taken away from you.
So all right, I got
That should
take on
affect
it.
your credit score.
I have a big take on that, right?
Why? Because you bought someone's OnlyFans?
No, I haven't. I've never. Guys will do what guys do,
Yeah.
right? And what I mean by that is, we'll get away with as much as we're able to,
Mm.
right? And we will do as much as we can get away with. So when a girl is selling naked pictures or
Yeah.
naked videos online, a guy will always be there to buy it,
Yeah.
right? It's got to be up to the girls to kind of straighten the guys out. Does that make sense?
It's up to the girl to make the guy, because he's buying it, so it's up to her to like straighten him out.
So like, all
Is
right, if me and you work at the same place,
Yeah.
and a girl is giving free hand jobs on the way to work by the Dunkin' Donuts where we get our coffee,
Yeah.
right? I don't know about you, but eventually I'll probably get a free hand job,
Okay.
right? It will just happen. I mean, like one bad day where
Fuck it, I'm going
down,
home.
and
Yeah.
then it's like, all right, I got my coffee. This is gonna be delicious. You know what goes good with coffee? A free hand job, and I'll stop in, right? That's a guy doing what a guy eventually is probably gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Like we're
Like
gonna,
his instincts.
yes,
Yeah.
right. Like now our instincts are gonna always drive us to like we have to sit here and say like what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah.
And people flame me when I talk about this because I'm like that's fine. Oh, my boyfriend would never, or this or that. Like, all right, whatever, man. 97% of guys are all the fucking same,
Yeah.
right? There's levels to like how far they take it,
Mm-hmm.
but in general, we kind of all think the same way,
Yeah.
right? So when you have girls out there on OnlyFans, right? And they're putting out this content, and they're pretty girls,
Mm.
right? You're always gonna have guys that will pay.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the $10, or here's the $100, or here's this, or here's that. Let me see the pictures. Send me the pictures,
Yeah.
right? And we said it before, like you know, even guys with dates, girls go on dates for different reasons than guys go on dates. Guys go on dates because we want to have sex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Girls are going on dates because they're looking for a future. They're looking for security,
With the
stability,
guy, yeah.
money,
Mm.
whatever it is they're
Yeah.
looking for. There's always an agenda
Yeah.
there. Guys have one agenda. I want to get laid.
I want to get my meat wet.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have the girls that have to kind of like, hey, look, we're not with it no more. All of you guys need to get in line.
Yeah.
Right. And I think they're the ones, the women have to take the first step, because just as like when we're children, the mother's there to be like, you can't do this.
Yeah.
Right. Then the teacher's there to tell us, you can't do this.
Yeah.
Right. Then you go work, and they're there to tell
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you can't do this.
Yeah.
Right. The women got to be like, all right, it's getting out of control. We need to stop being hoes, and we need to start helping bring back society.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that it's always been there. It's always been there. Like, guys have always been guys. Right.
Yeah.
And women have always been women. It just wasn't put out. There wasn't cameras. There was social media. Right. Like, if the husband was cheating on the wife, there was no send me your location.
Yeah.
You had to call a phone that was hanging on a wall.
Yeah.
Have you seen my husband?
Yeah.
Call him the bar. Call him
But it's
the
also
office.
like by the men buying that shit, they're contributing to it.
Absolutely.
So it's like, so you're saying you think it's the woman's job to like put a stop to like,
So like, all right, if it's there, guys will
We'll get it, yeah.
come on. If it's there,
it's like every day, it's like having like a free ticket to get something every day, and somebody passes by. Eventually, my man's gonna grab the fucking free ticket because it's like, all right, I see it so much. It's like, why the fuck not?
Right.
This one time,
and
and then it turns into a next time, and another time, and another time.
So, and I'm not saying like people will take it like, oh, what do you think guys don't have self control, or what guys don't have this or that? Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah.
But what our nature wants, how we wake up and we're like, I'm horny.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and I'm horny. It's like, I just need to not be horny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
What's
not
gonna
like,
what am I gonna be able to do that's gonna prevent me from being horny? Do I crank one out,
right?
or do I fuck Susie at the end of the
Am I
street?
doing this myself, or am I going for that free hand job?
Yeah.
Right? And it's like at that point when you first wake up and you get hard and you're horny and you're like fuck it, like you're humping your pillow at that
Yeah.
point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a girl, like I said, they go on those dates and they're like, I'm looking for a husband. Tell me how you think about this situation. How much money do you make? How much this? How much that? And you're like, I'll say whatever the fuck you want to hear. Matter of fact, give me the answers that's gonna get me to have sex with you tonight.
Like, I'll give you whatever as long as you get me laid and get my nut off.
That's
I'm fucking
it.
satisfied.
That's it.
That's wild.
You understand? So like now you put yourself in the guy mentality where these OnlyFans girls, their biggest clients are like middle America, farmers, like people that don't really have much going on around them. Right?
Yeah, like they don't have access to be able to go down and go to a bar and have
To walk on Atlantic Avenue and it's like action.
Yeah.
You know? So it's tough. But what it does for the girls making so much money.
So much, bro.
So it's a vicious cycle, right? This girl's not gonna stop. But this girl was making $100,000 a month.
But it's gonna I think that it's gonna catch up to them, bro.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yo,
And at that point of you making that much money, it doesn't even fucking matter because you're just ruining the reputation of yourself. The fact that you're just putting your body out like that, and in the long run, like you're making all this fucking money, but like you said, when you have a kid and
losing
your kid,
your soul,
you're
these bitches
yes.
are losing their souls. I've talked to the top 3%, the top 1% of OnlyFans.
they're like, oh my god, I'm like this. All right, bitch. Like, wait until you have 3-4 kids, and they're going to school saying, and the kids know at school. Then the kid gets bullied because the mom's a whore, and they know that. Then the kid's getting bullied. Now it's like you're setting up generations to just be a fucking shit show.
Yo, shit show, right? And they have no, like, I talked to her. I've talked to this 1% girl, and I'm like asking questions. I'm very interested. Anybody that's generated money like that, like, I want to
mind blowing,
right? And like, oh, okay, what are you doing for this? Well, this is what I have to do to make this much money. And I'm like, that's like everything. You're doing everything. You're doing everything. You're holding nothing back, not for your husband, not for your children. You're holding nothing back.
Yeah.
You're giving everything. And I realized that they have no soul left. Like they are so desensitized.
I can't. That's like it's wild though.
Would you ever date a girl that has OnlyFans?
Fuck no, dude. What?
No way.
No way, bro. If she's my chick, I better be the only motherfucker seeing that bitch naked. If I got another fucking cock rocket in another country cranking his meat to my chick naked, I'll be like weirded out.
Yeah. No, I can't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it.
That's just like
It's not even a jealousy or control thing. I just wouldn't be able to fucking do that.
No, bro. You want to be when you have a chick, and you say like you have a chick, whatever, and you're like fucking her and you're like doing shit with her, like you feel good to know that like you're the one that got her. You got her like naked. You got her in the bed. Nobody else is doing it. Nobody's seeing this. This is like exclusive shit just for me.
There might have been only 3 other people.
Yeah, there might have been only 1,000 other bodies living in this box. But I'll tell you something right now. You know who's living in it now? Me, bitch. So it's like I want to be the only motherfucker that's like scoping the ins and outs of this bitch. But if I got another fucking Bobby Buckets down the block that saw Shorty naked before I did, and she fuck that, bro.
Right.
Only whores.
Only whores. Do you have a shirt like that?
Yup.
You do.
I do. Absolutely.
It sells good.
It sells pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. It's true, bro.
People ain't with the shit. I see girls getting flamed.
But
here's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
All right, so you did Mila. I know Mila.
Yeah.
You did Mila.
She was cool as fuck, bro.
No, Mila's so cool.
She was cool. I did not expect that to be as good as it was.
No, Mila's she's so cool. Bro.
And
she's
very open, huh?
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
She is a funny person. I think your fan base was waiting for you to like kind of flame her a little bit.
Yeah, bro. They want me, and it's funny because like before she came on, she asked me, she was like, "Is this gonna be a podcast where you make fun of me the whole time?" I'm like, listen, like I know you probably just watched my videos before trying to want to come on the podcast, and you would think that I'm gonna roast the fuck out of you, but like I have like a decent heart. Like I'm not that much of a dick. I'm really not. And everyone looks at me so like people even in public, they'll message me like, "Hey, like I saw you out. I didn't want to come up to you because I'm scared you're gonna like fucking roast me." I'm like, bro, I'm a normal fucking guy. People don't realize that this is an act on not
character. It's a character.
It is a character. I do believe in what I say. And I do believe hardly of what I say, and I believe it to the bone. Like what I make, what I say.
You're filming it just when you're angry.
When I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
So people think that I'm permanently just pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just saying what's on my mind, and that's just how it is, and I gotta put the fake accent, whatever. But yeah, no, they just thought that I was gonna bring her on and just annihilate her.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't think it was. Did you see parts of it?
I watched it. It's very hard for my attention span.
Yeah,
but like
me too. I agree.
I think we had Mila on like a week or a month before, whatever it was, and I'm like, okay, so I've been watching footage for editing on Mila, so I was like, oh, let me see how he did with her, right? And I seen it, and I was like, oh, it's going good, right? But then I was like looking, and people were like, oh, Duke folded, and I'm like,
he's a sellout.
He's a sellout.
But like when she's sitting there, because she straight up admitted she's a whore on the podcast.
Yes.
So it's like, what more do I have to do? She just called herself a whore. And she's agreeing to what she does. So it's like, what more am I going to say?
Do you want me to bully her?
Yeah. I mean, she's not going to give a fuck. She knows that she's a tree. So it's like.
Yeah. And she's cool as shit. So I was like, oh man, because your fan base, the people that follow you, want that.
Yeah. And it's so funny because it's like, it was a post that got a lot of negative feedback, but it was the most blown up clip that we've had. Yeah. And it's like Instagram, like the algorithm will know, like, all right, this motherfucker's getting a lot of hate on it. They'll fucking push it more. Yeah. They're like, because hatred on shit is king for like most videos you see. If you read the comment section on any fucking video, it could be the most positive video ever. All the comments would be like, fuck this guy. This shit is trash. Garbage.
My favorite place in the world
is the comment section. 100%.
Yo.
I'll take shit from the comment section sometimes and put it in my videos.
Yo, when I am feeling down,
the comments are more funny than the videos.
Yo, when I need a little boost in morale, I go to the comment section. And it never disappoints. And they never miss.
No.
They never miss.
They're unbelievable. They're the thoughts in your head, but they just fucking nail it.
Never miss the comment section.
It's incredible what people could like come up with. It's like, yo, how did you think of that, dude? Like, that is incredible.
Yo.
But then it's just like every comment underneath that, it's like, yo, that was intelligent,
Yes,
dude.
yes.
Like, why? And then you go to look at the profile that the person commented that got like 50,000 likes, and they're private with like 2 followers. They're private
Yes.
with 2 followers,
it's-
and it's crazy because it's like, buddy, how did you come up with that?
Yes.
You have no followers. That was hilarious.
Yes, bro. The comment section, I'm telling you, it's like my therapy, right? So like, I
Dude.
see a video, I see a post, and it's like something so serious, and I'm like, I gotta go to the comment section, and I go, and they
Ran
take
right
the
to the
most
comments. Yeah.
serious thing,
Oh.
and they're just flaming, and they don't care. They do not.
They don't
care.
give a fuck because, bro, they're just behind a screen.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna attack them. They don't give a
Yes,
fuck.
yes.
These people saying the N word, white guy, like all this shit. And I love getting fucking drunk and getting home, like being drunk as fuck on my phone. I go through my comment section and I cry laughing.
Oh my god.
I cry laughing at my fucking. That shit is so funny.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I do, yeah.
Does she fart in front of you?
Oh, dude, I Dutch oven her all the time, bro.
No, that's different.
No.
Us farting in front
Okay,
of
so
girl-
this is what I'm going to say. I always say this. The most important first move in a relationship is never kissing the girl. It's always being able to be comfortable farting and shitting around a girl.
Okay.
If you're not, if my chick is not okay with me ripping my fucking brains out and having gas run out of my ass, fuck you, I don't want her.
Yeah, no, I think girls will put up with that shit, right?
Yeah.
Because
But you got to put up with the sound, smell, everything.
you put up with the girl doing it to you.
Yeah, bro. My chick's farted around me a couple times.
Yeah?
Yeah, she let one loose.
And you didn't look at it differently.
Nah, bro. I'll let her fart while I fuck her.
Really?
Get a little cocky on the dick. It's crazy. Yeah, dude. Yo, that is fucking wild.
Little shit dick?
Little shit dick. I call that a duty pooper.
All right.
The duty pleaser.
All right, so it doesn't bother you, right? Now, you've been in a relationship. You've been in long relationships?
No, well, my longest relationship before her was a year. I met this girl. We were like on and off for like 2 years. We were just kicking it. I truly liked this girl because I met her, and she had no idea who the fuck I was for 6 months. She like
Really?
truly loved me, and that's like rare to find, especially in the situation I'm in with like this whole social media shit. Because girls, if you have a following, they don't give a fuck what you look like,
Yeah.
how much money you have sometimes. Because
Yeah.
most of the time, these bitches want clout over money. And anytime that they could get more exposure and attention, they chase after it. Bitches love attention. They're like, it's like a drug to them, literally. So like, I was always worried, like having this following. I'm like, I'm never gonna find it. Like, it's like,
Really?
yeah, bro. I was just like I was fucking girls like off of just I would DM them. It was that easy.
Yeah.
Like I would DM a chick and be like, yo, like hot fucking chick. And I knew like, damn, if I was a nobody, this bitch
Yeah, you
wouldn't have
wouldn't
fucked with
even
me.
be talking
I'd be like, yo, like what's going on? I would go get ice cream with them, fuck them. Like it was so easy. I'm like, damn, bro. And it would kind of like it was dope, but it sucked because after that, fuck, it's like, damn, that bitch just like. Because now they
feel
go out.
used. You feel
Yeah.
used.
No, because then I would go out. I would go out to a bar and I would see a guy and he would be like, yo, you fucked this girl. I'm like, damn, she definitely went out and was telling everybody that she fucked me.
Yeah.
So this girl was just like, bro, for 6 whole fucking months, I had no idea who I was. And I was like kicking it, keeping it like that. She's hot as shit.
Yeah.
She's cool. But
This
Yeah.
girl now.
yeah, I don't post her nowhere because I just keep everything. That's another
no,
thing.
you
People
have
have
to.
to.
You have
People
to.
don't leave shit private, and that's what fucks the relationship. I hate relationship people that post their 1 month anniversary. Suck my fucking dick.
What do they say though? They say whoever looks happy on Instagram isn't happy in real life.
Nope, they're not.
Yeah.
Buddy, why don't you at least wait till a year you're together, then maybe a year anniversary? Because these people, they go right away, be like, I'm going to marry this guy. Listen, Susie, Eric's going to fucking cheat on you and fuck you over in 3 weeks after you just posted this Instagram post.
It's a 5th boyfriend in 2 years.
Literally.
So, all right, cheating. You ever cheat on a girlfriend?
No, never cheated on a girlfriend.
Never cheated?
No, I've always been like loyal to my chicks.
Really?
100%.
Okay.
Do I do shit that's like fucked up? Absolutely, but it's just like
what do you consider cheating?
so. Everybody considers this cheating. Like I love to flirt with chicks.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with flirting with girls. I like leading girls on and like letting them think that I want to get their number and fuck them, and then just like never speak to them again. Like, or I'll just like turn away, and she'll be like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Like, I love that, but like, I don't know. It might look like it's
you
cheating.
think that's cheating?
I don't think it's cheating.
Well,
it's just
I think it
entertainment.
goes on what your intentions are. Like, if you're like, I want to fuck her, I'm gonna fuck her. Can I fuck her? And then you close the deal. That's cheating. But like, if it's just entertainment You're doing it for content.
That's all I look at. And I tell myself, I'll be like, listen, when I go out to these, I just want you to know there's chicks around. And am I talking to them? 100%.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, I'm bringing you home. I'm fucking you. And, like, because, like, honestly, bro, if I brought another chick home, I would not be able to get my dick hard. Because, like, my chick now
Really?
is so fucking hot. Like, I'm only attracted to her, and it's, like, weird.
So
And,
you're
like,
in love.
Yeah, like actually,
That's
yeah,
love.
that is. But like when we were first like together, I stopped talking to her because I was like, listen, like I'm doing my thing right now. Like I don't want you. Like I want to be able to do whatever I want. And like I tried fucking girls like after her, dude. The whiskey dick was wild, brother.
Really?
I couldn't fuck. I couldn't do it.
Really?
I couldn't do it. I remember one time I had this really hot chick in my bed, and I felt bad. I was like, listen, I'm still caught up. I can't.
Yeah.
You know, like because my chick is just fucking
You're in
very
love.
sexy.
You're in love.
Yeah.
So I've cheated before.
Okay. You think kissing a girl's cheating?
On the mouth?
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, like on the mouth, like
It's like hello.
yeah, like what, like in Europe they do that,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Want to go to Europe?
me. I don't know if all right. So kissing on the mouth, like, is it somebody? I guess intentions. If it's intentions, like, hi, how are you?
If you're sucking face with the bitch.
oh yeah, all right. Then,
Yeah.
then kissing is cheating.
Yeah. I actually agree with that. 100%.
But now, so like,
Because what are you doing it for? It's like
I've been in a relationship where, you know, we were in it for a long time. You go through rough patches, right?
mhm.
People go on breaks and all of this stuff. Well,
I don't believe breaks are fucking.
I'm not a break guy, right? Like, if we're gonna break up, we're gonna break up,
Listen, you could read a book 1,000 times, the ending will always be the same.
right? So, what I did was that was cheating. I guess, yeah, no, this is definitely cheating. I had a little side girlfriend,
Mm.
right? And why I kind of advocate, what? How do you say that word? I advocate for a side chick is because it helps your relationship.
That I'm not gonna lie, that is wild.
It's wild when you think about it, right? But like, if I break it down, it's not so crazy.
It makes the relationship better, more stronger. This guy's nuts. Like, yeah, I just plowed Suzanne out, but listen, sweetheart, it was trash, and it made me miss fucking you. So now I love you even more because I just fucked him.
So kind of, right? Like, yes. Like, all right. Let's just say you go to your side chick's house,
Yeah.
right? And you're fighting with your girlfriend. You go to the side chick's house. You have a great time. You love it. You love it so much that you feel a little guilty,
Yeah.
right? That ride home is going to make your relationship so much better because you're going to be going home. You're going to be feeling guilty.
You're gonna miss her.
You're gonna miss her. You might even stop for roses, right? Let me get her a present. I love her, right? You get home, baby. How are you? You rub your feet. You know, do you want to take a bath? I'll cook some dinner.
And she's sitting there like this.
She's sitting there like, wait, this is good, right? She's getting all the attention from the guilt that you have of having a great time.
So you think like you have to cheat on your chick to make the relationship stronger? Point blank.
I'm not
period.
saying you have to, but
It
what
helps?
I am saying is it will.
That's wild.
It will make the relationship stronger.
People are not gonna like that.
They might not, but this is listen,
So guilt.
you're
helps.
guilty, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say you're in a relationship 7 years, 6 years, 9 years, right? You're in that long relationship.
It's honestly the same thing as like if you get into a fight with your friend
yeah.
and you do something wrong. So it's like, okay, you write them a nice long text
Mm-hmm.
because you're guilty of
Mm-hmm.
that's.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is human nature, right? So like, all of a sudden you hate seeing each other, you hate talking to each other. The text messaging is like you don't even want to talk anymore, right? Resentments, whatever it is, like when they get to the point where they're like, stop breathing, I can't listen to you breathe anymore.
Yeah.
Like they hate you, right? You go, you get a little guilty conscious, and you come back. You're like, I love you. What do you mean? I love you.
Yeah, but do you still? So after that, after you have that guilt, or like you feel guilty for being with the side chick, whatever you're going, but like, is that like, are you doing it again? So that you could feel the guilt again? Like, would you go
So-
back again and do it
so-
again? Knowing that you were guilty after you did it the first time, you go and do it again?
Yeah.
So you want to feel the guilt again
So
to
no,
go
no, no.
home.
If you want your relationship to thrive,
You got to keep feeling guilty.
you gotta put yourself in that mind space. Like,
That's
like
wild.
honestly, if you really think about it, the concept is there, right?
Yeah.
It's like it was proven in that relationship that I was in. Like,
Yeah.
I loved her. She just started catching on to me being too happy
Yeah.
or being too loving. She was like, huh, where were you? And I tried. I said, hey, listen, I have a little side girlfriend.
Yeah.
She actually enhances our relationship.
You told her this?
Yes. I took a shot.
Wow.
Didn't work.
She's pissed.
We're done. That was the last time I spoke to her. But I said, listen, this is what's been happening. You think I'm disappearing? I'm going to so-and-so's house.
Yeah.
It's only physical. And when I come home, I love you more.
That is crazy to me, dude. Listen, as much as I would love to agree with you, that is why. That is the most outlandish shit I have ever heard in my fucking life, dude. That's crazy.
I can't even keep a straight face.
Dude, that is wild to me, my brother.
So as I'm telling her, like, this is what we need to do.
Dude,
She swings at me. And I couldn't understand why. Because it made perfect sense in my head.
I can't, dude. You're gonna fucking kill me on this thing, dude. I can't do this.
I'm crying.
We gotta look that back, dude. I can't do this.
Yo.
Who'd you swing on?
She swung at me. So I'm
you-
trying to pitch this idea. I'm trying to pitch this idea that, like, I'm living in real time. I'm like, yo, this is it. Like, I almost had, like, the aha. I've
Yeah.
solved the problem.
I got it, but
Yo.
she came back with like, "No, you didn't, you fucking idiot."
She said, wait a second. She heard nothing. She heard nothing.
Did
I
you
was-
go into this conversation thinking she was gonna be on your side about it?
Yeah.
Thinking she was gonna. What the fuck is
Yo,
wrong with you, dude?
yo, I don't know, bro. I was like, you know when you're like, I found it, I figured it out. Like, you're gonna have to, you'll understand this. And like, okay, what? I have another girlfriend, and I think we should be all together.
Yeah, we should do a threesome now.
Yo, so I'm trying to convince her that that's good for her and us, like me. Our relationship is good for our relationship.
Yeah, we gotta keep running.
Having a girlfriend on the side. And I'm pitching. Like, I'm like, and this is why, and like a spreadsheet, and like, these are the days I'm happy. These are the days we're doing better, right? And on these days is when I haven't seen her, and it's like,
How long was that going on for?
I was doing it for about 6 months,
Oh, okay.
right? And I didn't feel as guilty because I was like convinced that I'm doing this
In that 6 months, did you love her more from the beginning to
yo,
the...
I was devastated when she didn't talk to me again. Yo, I was devastated.
Do you regret anything right now?
No,
Not at all?
no way.
Are you happy right now?
I've had regrets that I've made peace with.
Yeah.
Am I happy? I'm always a happy person. You know, being alive, just doing,
Doing what you love to do.
doing what you love
Talk
to do,
shit.
being alive, it's always good. You know, it always could be worse. You count your blessings. Yeah, I'm happy. Do I have regrets? I've had some regrets in life. I don't know if I regretted the conversation there, but I definitely loved the girl. And a lot of people are like, how could you love her if you cheated?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you gotta use something else to love her more. Is wild. You gotta like fuck her over to be more in love with her.
But I
That
told
is out of
her,
pocket.
I was honest.
Now, what would you do
No
if
shot,
she was
no shot.
going home and getting plowed by fucking Jimmy
No
Neutron
shot,
and
no
then
shot.
going home to you?
It's different.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's
See, you're a
different from me.
psychotic dick. You are a psychotic, and you knew the route that I was going with that before we even started the conversation. But he cut it all right away. Like, no, I could
'Cause
fuck.
that's what she said. All right, I'll do the same thing. And I was like, oh, but wait a second.
Why
What
is
are
it
we
different?
What are we talking about here?
Why is it different?
You can't do that. But, all right, you want to go? I'll go deep with you psychologically. Like, for human nature, it's different, right? A guy is going to cheat most of the time it's gonna be physical, right?
Meaning just sex.
Yeah, like it's just a physical thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I didn't care about her. I don't care if she comes or goes. I just, and
Yo, that's right. Oh my god.
so when a girl cheats, it's deeper than that. A girl's cheating because it's like it's mental, right? Like it's not physical. I guess some girls are gonna cheat because they just want to fuck. But how many times have you ever heard a girl say, "Oh man, I really want to fuck tonight"? I don't hear that.
I'm trying to just see how it could be different, but that's fucking.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you, if a girl's gonna cheat on you, it's gonna be because your relationship is lacking something, right? If a guy is gonna cheat on a girl, it might be because the prettiest girl in the bar gave him attention.
Yeah.
Right? A girl walks into the room, she's getting attention
From everyone.
everyone.
Yeah.
Right? A guy walks into the room, like a girl walks into a room, she can have sex if she's a pretty girl.
Oh yeah, they can.
She can have sex with whoever she wants in that room.
I agree with that 100%.
Right?
That's great. Yeah.
If a guy walks into that room,
He's
we gotta
work
fight.
for it.
We gotta
You gotta
fucking
pay. You gotta
claw.
work. Yeah.
We gotta,
Put effort in.
put the effort in.
Yeah.
A girl is like, if I want to and I choose to, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Right? So when a girl cheats, they got the power. Right? So when a girl cheats, she's doing it for other reasons. Right?
Yeah.
When a guy cheats, it's because somebody else let me have sex with them.
Yeah, because it's more of a prize for a guy to have sex than a girl, because obviously
Correct.
it's more work for the guy to do it than the
right,
girl.
Right.
Because you're like working, like you said, you're working for it. That does make sense, but
so when the girl is gonna cheat, right? I like a guy, and in that time that I did cheat, in my instance, it was because it was
you had the opportunity.
It was physical. Yeah, I had the opportunity. It was physical, and I felt horrible afterwards. But I went home and I felt guilty, and then it made me want to work on my relationship more.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, "Oh, that kind of makes
Woke
sense."
you up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would keep doing it and working on the relationship better. Right. It made me care more.
Yeah.
Then I told her that, thinking she would be okay.
Yeah.
And say, "Oh, that's great, honey. Go ahead. Keep doing that."
Dude, that's like doing drugs and then going to rehab and then going the next day to do more drugs and then showing up to rehab.
Hindsight 2020, I see it. Right? Hindsight 2020, Monday morning quarterback. It wasn't the brightest idea I had.
Listen, you live and you learn. That's the
We do
life
the
that
best
we're
we
living in.
can. That's it.
I had
That's
a lot
where
of
we're
fuck
at.
ups in my life. Yeah, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna need an extra pair of Huggies. after this
Chipotle.
pod, bro.
Everybody was eating Chipotle before this one.
Yeah.
It looks like a big room, but it ain't that big.
It's like the size of my dick. Nice and tiny, pal. Listen, folks, make sure your chick ain't allergic to shrimp, because then she's going to have a problem with me. Yo, I sit in my room and I talk to myself, and I just love it. I'll do like fake news reporter shit. Be like, guy has a massive fucking penis rolling around inside the shop. They say that he has one of the largest cocks of all time. Might even be 45 inches long. We're not too sure, Deborah. Back to you.
Yo, who does that? Somebody did that.
Yeah, the black guy. He's
right?
Hood News 6. Hood News
Yo.
6. He's like, Deborah and Linda were smoking a crack pipe off the 8th back in the apartments in the building on there. We were told never to go near them, because if Linda does smoke this crack near you, you are going to get a case of her fucking AIDS that she is bringing to the table. Yeah, I used to love that guy. Hood News 6, he had the microphone. Yo, I think he's coming. He said, what time you guys heading over? Bro, that is going to be the greatest podcast you put out.